What's up everyone, my name is Livid and welcome back to Legacy Gaming. Today I have a short guide for all you new prospective players out there on not only where to go and what to do in order to create a Star Citizen account, but what to do right after. I go a little deeper into optimal settings, the ideal place to set your spawn location once you boot up your game, and more. It's your one-stop shop for jumping into the verse. Now I also have a quick disclaimer here about the system requirements. It's a taxing game, plain and simple. It's still an alpha project, and large optimization passes and core tech are still in the works. So just know you will encounter bugs, you will encounter crashes, and you will encounter performance issues at some point. So let's start with where to go. Head to robertspaceindustries.com. You'll head up to the top right of your screen and select the account button. Here, you'll head down to enlist, and you'll be greeted with the traditional sign-up window. Now, I have a couple quick things to point out here. First, your call sign is your public-facing name. Whatever you want to be visible to all other players will go here. Then, aside from your normal email and password shenanigans, you'll see a little button for a referral code. Do not skip this step as you cannot enter one later. If you have a friend who already plays, please use theirs. It'll give you both a bit of extra starting currency once the full game launches, and give them a little tick on their referral tree. If you don't have a code to use, consider using ours. I went ahead and entered mine there, but it's also available in the description and pinned in the comment below. Now that you're signed up, we'll head to the pledge store. The only thing that we care about right now is view all game packages. In order to gain access to the game itself, you need to purchase a package that includes the game client. You can't just buy any individual random ship. Now, there are a whole slew of game packages to actually choose from, and we plan on having a complete breakdown of every possible starter ship in the game. But just know, you do not need anything beyond one of the $45 game packages. I personally recommend the Aurora over the Mustang if you're watching this at a later date, just because it gives you the ability to have a bed and internal cabin space to move around. The Mustang just has an external cargo pod and a cockpit, which greatly limits your participation in the various gameplay loops available in-game. Now, if you're watching this during the 2952 Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, the Drake Cutter package for $45 is by far the best option that we've ever seen out there. Now, you'll probably notice that there's information below each package that tells you what it contains. Long story short, most of this is irrelevant. The self-land hangars are just a cosmetic place to check out your ships. Insurance is something that ensures when your ship blows up, you will be able to get a replacement in-game, ideally with all of your upgrades. Now, this is irrelevant to the current game, as it functions that way without this system even in place yet. The full release, however, is where you will see it take effect. And even then, a starter ship is so cheap that maintaining your insurance through in-game currency will not be a big deal at all. It's only something to really potentially worry about when it comes to larger ships or if you have numerous ships on your account. In that case, you should be aiming for lifetime insurance, LTI for short, which the new Drake Cutter package does include. The 1000 UEC is just starting in-game credits for the full release. Again, if you entered a referral code, you'll get even more when starting out. Lastly, and the most important thing, is that your package says Star Citizen Digital Download. That means it contains a game package. If it doesn't have that, don't touch it. Now, during an event like the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, you don't even need one of these and can simply hop into the game during the free fly event to go test out every gameplay loop and nearly every ship the game has to offer, completely free. It's the perfect way to know firsthand if this project is for you. Now, once you've got those things settled, head to the Play Now button. It should show that you have an RSI account, a game package, module access, and the latest version. Download the installer and boot up the game. Once you're in game, let's get your settings sorted out first for the best performance. Let's change the following. If you're interested in the creative side of Star Citizen, be it capturing amazing screenshots or even video, in the Game Settings tab, set Cinematic Cameras to Yes. You'll come to find later that you can take some incredible footage and screenshots using this feature. In the Graphics tab, let's set our quality, scattered object distance, terrain tessellation distance, and planet volumetric clouds no lower than medium. Weirdly enough, the lower your graphics settings are, the more strain it actually puts on the CPU of your system. If this performs well, you can then crank up the settings incrementally and see what works best for you. Finally, always turn off your motion blur, in most cases disable VSync, and set film grain to no. Last up, in order to actually jump into the game, let's head back to the main menu and head to the Persistent Universe module. Here you will select the Stanton system and select New Babbage on Microtech as your home. Now this is, in my opinion, the best location to start in the game. It's the least taxing landing zone on your system, has just about everything that you could ever need to purchase, and most importantly, is often the host of most major events, like IAE this year, meaning you don't need to fly anywhere to go check out the convention every day and rent ships for free. Now, once you've made it through all of that, you're good to go and ready to set out on your first adventure in the ever-expanding universe that is Star Citizen. I want to thank you all for dropping by and giving this video a watch, and hopefully it really did help a new player out there. That's always our goal here. If you did find this content helpful, we'd greatly appreciate you showing your support through a like, a comment, or even subscribing. Star Citizen is a game that we've wanted to cover for years now, and as simple as this video is, I still think it's worth having available to make the process as easy as possible. Again, my name is Livid, and from everyone here at Legacy Gaming, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the verse.